How much money do you need to get $100 a month dividend income through investing? Using a 5% annual dividend yield, you'll need to invest around $24,000 in dividend paying stocks. That may sound like a big number, but nobody starts a game at the final level. All investors starts at ground zero with $0 invested in anything. You begin at level 1. Your first goal is to get $1 a month in dividend income. At a hypothetical 5% yield, around $240 invested could produce about $12 a year. That is equal to $1 a month in dividends. Most investments pay quarterly, half yearly, or annually. Most investments don't actually pay a monthly dividend, but over a full year, the average works to about $1 a month. Now, $1 will not pay your rent. It may not even buy you a drink, but that is not the real reward of level 1. The reward is proof. Before your first dividend arrives, passive income is only an idea. After it arrives, you have seen money generate more money. The system has started, and reaching this first level may be more realistic than it sounds. Saving just $5 a week adds up to around $260 in 1 year. One small change, repeated consistently. That could be enough to reach level 1 in this simple example. Now let's move to level 2. The goal is getting $10 a month. At the same hypothetical 5% yield, you would need around $2,400 invested. That could produce about $120 a year, or getting $10 a month. At this level, the income you get begins to feel more useful. It might cover a small subscription, it might pay part of a phone bill. It is still not life-changing money, but it now has a job. And here is the interesting part. You do not need a completely new strategy to move from level 1 to level 2. You are using the same basic system. You are simply giving it more fuel. One small way to do that could be automating a regular contribution after payday. Maybe the amount begins small. Then, when your income increases, you raise it slightly. You might also choose to reinvest the dividends instead of spending them, depending on your own situation. At level 1, you proved the system could work. At level 2, consistency becomes the main skill. And then we reach level 3, the original goal, where we want to get $100 a month in dividends. At the same hypothetical 5% yield, that may require around $24,000 invested. This amount can produce approximately $1,200 in dividend income a year. Now, $24,000 may still feel far away, but level 3 is not normally reached through one heroic move. Most people will not wake up one morning and have thousands of dollars to invest. It comes from many ordinary moves, regular contributions, part of a future pay raise, a bonus, some extra income, dividends being reinvested, and most importantly, time. At the beginning, most of the progress will probably come from the money you add yourself. The dividends may feel tiny, but as the amount invested grows, the income has more room to grow. Early in the game, you are building the machine. Later, the machine may begin helping you build itself. But every game also has a boss fight. For dividend investors, one of the biggest is the temptation to take a shortcut. Once you see that $24,000 figure, you may start searching for an investment with a much higher yield. If something pays 10%, you may be tempted to try. It may feel smart or like a power-up, but sometimes it is a trap. A higher yield may come with greater risk. The payout could be reduced, the investment price could fall, and the income may not be as reliable as it first appears. A higher number does not automatically mean an easier journey. I am using 5% here only because it keeps the example simple and realistic. It is not a guaranteed return. Real yields change. Dividends can be reduced or stopped. Taxes and fees may also affect how much money you actually receive. So this calculation is not a promise, it is a map. And a map becomes useful when it shows you the next step. If you are starting from zero, your mission is not to find $24,000 immediately. Your mission is to unlock level 1, your first $1 a month. Then you can work toward level 2, your first $10, and eventually level 3, getting $100 a month. Passive income feels much less intimidating when you stop asking, how do I reach the final level, and start asking, what small change could help me unlock the next one? So, which level are you working toward right now? Your first $1, $10, or $100 a month?